welcome you to Golden, Colorado, elevation 5,600 feet. We are a mile high and loving life. The vibes are immaculate. And we got a tremendous matchup in the UFA this evening. Free Friday Frisbee featuring the Atlanta Hustle and the Colorado Summit on the final day of this month of May. We'll flip the calendar to June tomorrow. Very busy night across the league, but we've got our eyes on these two championship contenders. Welcome, everybody, with Chuck Kindred and Ian Toner. I'm Evan Lepler. When the schedule came out back in the winter time, this was one that we circled immediately. Now we're moments away. Ian, what's foremost on your mind?
I'm loving the patience I'm seeing from him so far. I've already seen 2 deep shots he could have pulled the trigger on.
Oh, sneaking into the passing lane, Bradley Fleming knocks down. Pretty good downfield defense, but Nethercutt lost engines on the doorstep and into the end zone. Back-to-back breaks for Atlanta right out the gate. At elevation, they had a team throwing session this morning around 11 a.m. for an hour before they all went for lunch and a nap. Break chance for the Summit, and that's well done. Sandy Brown hauls it in. We're tied 2-all.
Matty Jackson's dad flew out from Memphis just to watch the game.
Fairley versus Frood. Jostling for position, and Fairley, maybe simultaneous with Frood, came away with it. The foul's going against Colorado. And Atlanta has his first O-line conversion. Austin Knapp to Christian Olsen comes in. And we have not seen this a whole lot through the years in the UFA. Dean Ramsey going deep. Matty Jackson trailing from behind and helping him out. Colorado's big man, Matthew.
I can't believe how high he gets.
We've certainly had plenty of twists and turns in the opening quarter. And Zeke Thorison skies Justin Burnett for the 3-all equalizer. Yet they got a chance to tie it up here. Atlanta will receive to start the second. Kuhlman looking for Semrin, and Saeed takes charge in front of the pack, and Colorado ties it at the buzzer.
You know, it was so fun last year playing out of division against New York and, you know, getting, you know, top-tier matchups that we usually don't see.
Bobby Lay's cross-field shot smacked down by David.
Disc-savvy people, it's more overstable, it holds its edge, and in general, it just sails farther as we see another huge deep shot just go sailing.
Semrin versus Hulsmeyer, and it's Brett Hulsmeyer who blocks him out like an eclipse.
That's a big fella.
Christian Olsen catches the easy floater, and Hulsmeyer hobbling a little bit. Crossfield Scuba. Interesting. Justin Burnett was hunting, but it's Dean Ramsey.
Lower levels of the sport, you know, but yeah, like my flow state had a lot to do with playing fiddle on the sideline.
Hayden Austin Knapp shoots it for Hulsmeyer. Agee giving chase, Goldstein giving chase. Front of the end zone, Hulsmeyer rips it down. Brett Hulsmeyer is in charge here in the Rockies.
That was beautiful to watch. I mean, Hulsmeyer, he's the Big Easy, you know. He just
doing to do things to flummox this Summit offense. But that's not gonna work. Saeed Semrin gets the block. Miller thought there was contact, doesn't get the call. Good pivot by Tabor. Did he airmail it? No. Tatum runs it down, and the Summit. 2 assists for Austin Knapp and a game high, or a team high, total yards. Jeremy Langdon turning on the Jets. Here at the elevation, Langdon's got the legs.
just a great hezzy deep cut there from Langdon. Cuts deep, fakes like he's coming under, a little touch on Sandy Brown. I don't even think he knew it went up, though.
Double team, Miller hopping around.
Wow.
Stall count rising, and this is going to be a block for Fairley, I think. Yeah. Oh no, Connor Tabor looked like he was shaken up, but he does pop up. Clock stops because the disc went out of bounds.
As a young fan, that's
I mean, the body language for Colorado is awful right now. There's frustration, there's anger, there's hurt, there's fatigue. have regular conversations to build chemistry and trust and familiarity, something that wasn't necessarily happening in the past.
Yeah, Bobby Lay, Austin Taylor, by rule, have to talk on the phone at least once a week to develop the chemistry. Two high-volume guys in the past, but now in sync completely, and the Hustle have a 3-goal lead with 7 seconds left in the half.
I don't know what else they have time for.
Yeah, center to Nethercutt, and big boys go deep. Sandy Brown running down the left sideline.
Nethercutt throwing the length of the field. This is going to get to the end zone. The pile leaps for it, and Colorado converts at the buzzer.
Chuck called it.
Hey, that's the Sandy Brown play, okay? That's the big 2-9 down the left.
Sandy Brown.
That's the critical throw right there, from Brown back to Hodeling that gets the disc back between the numbers. Exactly what Mikey Lund was talking about.
And then Hodeling, who's had a great night, did not see Christian Olsen poaching in the lane. Deep shot the other way. Jeremy Langdon runs it down for Atlanta. Cochran's a nice guy to have in these situations, and he'll rip it deep. Feels like an end-of-quarter buzzer beater, and it's Fairley who got his hand on it first, and then Frood stole it away. And it's Ferris through the contact, shy of the goal line. He made the catch. He spikes the disc. He was not in the end zone. There was no signal from the referees. Fairley and Frood being cordial. No double teams at College Nationals, but Thorson slices through the double. Back for Smith.
It's a big difference for Colorado's defense. They don't love to set those double teams in those sideline situations as frequently as you see other teams in the division do.
Bobby Lay taking the shot. Hulsmeyer in the end zone. Oh, he goes up over the defender and pulls down another spectacular score.
Yeah, Holzmeyer had probably find the disc.
Maybe he'll go for the end zone now, Chuck. Nethercutt with 5 seconds. 3, Nethercutt with 2, crossfield laser, and it's deflected and caught by Semrin again! For the 3rd time tonight, Colorado scores at the buzzer. A riser, and it will go over Eckwurzel, but Smith keeps it alive. Great hustle from the veteran Matt Smith, 35 years of age. And it's interesting, guys like Hulsmeyer and Lay have taken some of that Matt Smith energy. To be safe with the disc, take care of business.
It's just absolutely a pleasure to watch. Burnett is tough.
And Colorado with an unforced turnover there. I mean, unforced to a certain extent. Certainly the pressure's been mounting.
Right, pressure over time, and then you start making a mental error.
Adam Miller sending Jakeem Polk. He hits him in stride, and that might be the knockout punch tonight here in the Rockies.
Colorado and just putting their foot down and taking this game.
And despite Colorado's great execution and quality fortune at the end of quarters, at the end of the 4th quarter, it's Atlanta standing tall. Tuba Benson-Jaja brings the hustle to Golden and walks out with an 18-16 win over the Colorado Summit.